Sagittarius, welcome. Just a little frequency energy there. All right, Sagittarius, let's do your spring reading. We'll do the 4 directions spread and full moon power. You are powerful. Act like it. Big magic. Don't hide who you are. Be open to larger possibilities. We just had a full moon as well. Yeah, keep showing up in the cut. So, full moon to new moon, dark moon actually. Interesting. The night before the new moon. So we'll get an oracle card, see what your overall energy for April is for your highest transformation, celebration, motivation, manifestation, angels, ancestors, divine guides, and the great spirit, that the power that holds up worlds, the first source and center, the creator. Interesting. Gratitude on the bottom, focusing on what you're grateful for. Gratitude. All right, but that's the bottom. But the card that came out was resistance, and this is about flowing through resistance, not allowing anything to stop you. Focus on what you want and go for it, and put on your shield and your weapon and go to battle for what you want. Claim your sovereignty. Know that you are worth it. Use that mental sword to remove resistance so you can move forward, and do so fiercely, like that chariot energy in the tarot. And this card is also about knowing when you're resisting something because you really want it, and also the difference between resisting something because you don't really want it. If that resonates. So the Native Heart Healing Oracle card deck, one of my favorites, based on sacred geometry and mandalas and healing, references Lakota wisdom, indigenous American knowledge and wisdom. So let's see what we got. Wow, Sagittarius. Wow, that's crazy. I saw this card, was it last night before I went to bed or this morning, and it comes out today. Wow, okay. I remember what I thought of at that moment too. Okay. Bottom of the deck, beautiful. The face card, conscious channeling. Wow, allowing something to come to you is the energy. Flow of ideas, renewed connection, faith, trust in yourself and your voice and your connection to your intuition, your higher self, your spirit, your team. And it's interesting because this is the number 9 too, and Sagittarius rules the 9th house of mental exploration. As I learn and grow and flower. Interesting. Conscious channeling. What are the elements? The rainbow ray, which is all the primary colors, the ray in the ray spectrum, the color, the spectrum of light. Keeper of the threefold flame, infinite self, master healer, and it's also abundance on all levels. So that's amazing energy to have on the bottom. As well as the violet ray, which is transmutation, Christ consciousness, keeper of purification. Again, this card is of faith, knowing, absolute trust in oneself, crown and heart chakra as well. So these are the energies, and you have gratitude on the bottom of the other deck. These are the supporting common thread that ties all these energies together. So we have the 4 directions: north, east, south, and west. And then there are representations of mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical, wisdom, illumination, innocence, and introspection. So those are the 4 great powers within. So the true north in April, if you lose your calibration, if you lose focus, something throws you off, or you're not, this is a good place. True north, think about your true north. What I love that's in your true north is essentially sun energy, the divine masculine. And again, this is mental self, mind, wisdom, decisions, independence, and problem solving. Number 15. And we have the sacred geometrical energy of this mandala, which is meant to raise your vibration and also help heal. So since it is in your true north position, I will go ahead and read that energy. I don't read every card unless I'm drawn to, but I do like to read the true north card. All of the Native Heart Healing Oracle cards, they all come with meditations as well. So if you'd like the meditation, my email is in the description box, and just shoot me an email and I'll just send you a screenshot if this really resonates with you and you'd like to. They're just like usually a paragraph or 2, nothing crazy. But this is the energy, the balance of opposites, swaying into equilibrium, a platonic relationship. And so the divine masculine can also represent an ancestor, father, grandfather, uncle, husband, brother, son, nephew, brother, a divine, and here we have the balancing of opposites. We have the masculine energy as well as the feminine energy, or fire and water, which are also the energies of this card. So moving forward, you currently stand in a world that is experiencing the rising and reawakening of the divine feminine. The divine feminine has risen to bring balance and to shift the polarities of a world where the pendulum has overswung towards the masculine and henceforth lost the essence of key sacred male energies. The divine masculine is a true representation of the solar energies that bring a warming life force. The divine masculine activates energy, fire, and higher aspects of intelligence to bring a lightning rod of illumination to a world seeking unity. This card is guiding you to bring symmetry to your world. It speaks of an equilibrium between the masculine and feminine, or the left and right brain, or the inner and outer worlds. A feeling world could not exist without the illumination of the mental. One simply cannot be without the other. It is time to rebalance your mind, body, and spirit so you have a stronger, clearer foundation. This mandala also speaks of someone who is about to embark on a sacred rite of passage into manhood or fatherhood. It may also indicate someone who is journeying into a new stage of life as an elder. And though these are all phases to be honored, and this card indicates the importance of being with kindred brothers. Golden Ray, which is the sacred keys of the divine masculine, keeper of the divine masculine sacred keys, I should say. Crown chakra energy, solar plexus chakra, fire, air, grandfather sun, gentleness, harmony, heart and mind as one, coming of age and rites of passage. So actually, hold your horses. So there's a transformation and ascension, a higher aspect developing in your mental energy. an illumination, Sagittarius. And of course, you know, Sagittarius, I don't have to tell you, your energy is fire. So for that to come up in your true north is very fitting, very powerful. You are in your element, maybe even facing in the right direction. Your most likable trait is optimism. So you have this sun energy here, which is the most optimistic energy in the tarot. You know, the brightest star in our universe or galaxy, whatever. But how fitting. And it's interesting that, you know, we talked about the mental house, and but the obstacles have been removed. Yeah. That's why the balance is coming in. We have the 10 of Swords, and this is a beginning, a new beginning. Something is ended and something new is beginning. The 10 will become a 1. The completion of the decade will become a 1. A new beginning. And it's time. It's time, you know, to move forward. The Resistance card talked about it's time to move forward. It's time to remove whatever is in your way. Whatever it is you're resisting. Whatever is causing resistance. It's time to... It has been removed. Because the 10 of Wands is here, pardon me. And here we have more fire energy. So this is you. You know, putting those burdens and those down, because the obstacles have been removed. Fire energy twice here now in your true north. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Yeah. It's time. Time to take action. The Hanged Man. You know, when the Hanged Man, when not in reverse, is about taking the time to stop and align and get a new perspective, meditate, find balance and harmony and equilibrium, or an illumination before you move forward. And then, you know, in reverse, it's like it's time. It's time to go. It's time to move. And that makes total sense with the 10 of Wands, as well as like this 3 of Swords, which is, you know, swords represent mental energy, negative thoughts, beliefs, communication, intelligence, knowledge, you know. But, you know, and it's in the north. You know, you got swords in the north, in the mind position, and you have, this is pain. It's time to heal. It's time to make a new start. And you have the sun energy, grandfather's son. It's got your back. The obstacles have been removed. Maybe that's why resistance is here. Maybe the resistance is gone. The resistance is being removed in April. And there's an illumination. You're going to understand, and it's going to be time to take action. And maybe it was this pain that was the obstacle. This pain from the past. In your East position, spiritual self, soul, illumination, values, guidance, belonging, we have spirit of bear. Whew. And this is such powerful energy. The spirit of bear, retreat, solo effort, strength, and vulnerability. Like, this is one of the most adaptive creatures on the planet, and one of the largest creatures, and is so strong. This represents the rainbow ray again. So we have this abundance energy here. Once again, the 7 primary colors, infinite self, master healer, master soul. I mean, this is abundance on all levels. And this is the spirit of the bear too, is about going within, like hibernating, taking time away to kind of hatch a plan or an idea, and then coming out of the bear's den in the spring with new ideas to get started on, to take action on. You know, we got the hangman here too, as we talked about. But this is also universal constellations. The Great Bear, I think I'm pretty sure it's the Big Dipper, is known as the Great Bear, if I remember correctly. The 4 elements, divine blueprints. You know, why you're here, your soul contract, your plan, why you are who you are. And again, the healer, solidarity, path to remembering who you are, legacy foretold, silence, times past and present, and family. And this is, you know, earth energy, the bear energy. They said that every soul on earth passes through the Great Bear constellation, or touches the Great Bear, according to the knowledge from the book of in regards to this card. So you're in the soul position, your illumination, you're strong. You're very strong. You know, there's a strength and a vulnerability to you. And it's April, it's spring, winter's gone. There's possibly some new ideas for you in April that are going to help move you forward to act on. They're going to give you the energy, or not the energy, the inspiration to an excitement and passion to remove this resistance. Spirit of Bear, why is Spirit of Bear here? Please, 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 and thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is the Spirit of the Bear here in the East position? Wow. Interesting. Let me just, before I even tell me why Judgment is here. Wow. Yeah, you're definitely there's a reawakening in your soul this spring, Sagittarius. The Judgment card, which is about an awakening, a release, and a opening to your true authentic self, a calling, a renewal. I mean, the Judgment card is also about you know, making an assessment of what it's time to release. You know, making a checkpoint and deciding, you know, what no longer serves you, and what you're going to keep, so you can be reborn, rebirthed. And it's interesting because we just said that it said every soul passes through the Spirit of the Bear. And then when I asked for clarification, I got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. And this is earth energy as well, here with the Spirit of the Bear. And this is typically about your faith. Even your faith in yourself, your spiritual self, being your own spiritual leader and strength, and possessor of knowledge and experience and wisdom. Solidarity, divine blueprints, path to remember, legacy foretold, silence, times past and present, and family. Wow. Very powerful. There's a powerful awakening for, I think, hold on, I think there's a saying, a quote. Okay. No, there's not. I thought there was for the Spirit of the Bear. But this is very powerful medicine, the bear medicine. This is very powerful. So even a healing, a soul healing, it's going to feel amazing. It's going to renew your faith in yourself and your spiritual life, your spirit. Here, right here in the spirit, in the E section, it's under spiritual self. Give me another card. One more card for judgment. Wise. Yeah, for sure. A reawakening. Oh, an awakening. This is a rebirth. A transformation. That's what this is the card of Scorpio. So we have death, the Hierophant, and judgment. 3 major arcana clarifying. Which means the major arcana are major messages, major energy coming through. Major lesson. You are being renewed, reborn with great strength. Rebirth, transformation, something ending, something beginning. Wow. The old you, don't release. Allow this release to happen. This transformation. In the South position, moving forward, the emotional self, the heart, innocence, reaction, sensitivity, and enjoyment. We have number 23, self-focus. And what I love about this, and this is actually what I was thinking about when this card popped in my head. I can't remember if it was early this morning or last night before I went to bed. I saw this card. I was like, hey, I haven't seen that card come out in a while. And that just came to me. And I was focused on the green and the pink, because those are both colors. The green is heart and the pink is love. And those both in the heart position, to have this card come out in the heart position. So like this was meant to happen today. This was definitely meant to happen today. Hold on, Sagittarius. Hold on 1 second. I just want to see something. Wow. Yeah, your lucky day is Thursday. I just wanted to check my astrology book and see when the lucky day for Sagittarius was, and it's Thursday today. April 1st. First day of spring. All right, self-focus, my friend. I'm going to read this because of the fact it was in my mind's eye. And I was like, why haven't I seen that card in a while? Green and pink, huh? Love and heart. Interesting. There's some connection, and then that's the message that they sent me yesterday. Here we go. So, oh wow. This is a Say Yes card. It's the first thing listed under the energy of the card. The general Say Yes! Exclamation point. So in April, there's something coming in, and the answer is yes. Hell yes, actually, it seems like. This is about honoring your needs, self-focus, and consensual relationship. The self-focus mandala relates to the gift of self-love and self-nourishment. You are being guided to bring your focus to yourself as you are embarking on an incredible adventure where you will encounter new levels of self. So that's why it's a say yes. Say yes to this adventure. And remember in the Divine Masculine, countering it up here in the North position, it said a rite of passage and something else about, becoming an elder. Wow. Sounds like a big milestone or a new world or adventure opening up for you, Sagittarius, in April. I'm sorry, back to where we were. You are being guided to bring your focus to yourself as you are embarking on an incredible adventure where you will encounter new levels of self. As you do so, it is ever important to gift yourself a daily ritual of self-nourishment and care. Reassess what your soul needs to become the beautiful flower you are. As you notice old ways of being falling away, oh wow, old ways of being falling away. Unbelievable. You're definitely, yeah. Wow. That phoenix energy, huh? That fire energy, Sagittarius. As you do so, it is ever important to gift yourself a daily ritual of self-nourishment and care. Reassess what your soul needs to become the beautiful flower you are. So you notice old ways of being falling away. Take time to discover and nurture new aspects of yourself that are quickly becoming your advanced human form. Love them, embrace them as you would another. On another level, this self-focused mantle speaks of consent. Allow yourself to be loved by another. Allow yourself to be seen. Ooh, we saw that with that full moon power card that was coming out. Allow the unbridled passion within a relationship without the restrictions of times past. Wow. This is the rose pink ray, which is keeper of unconditional love and path of service. The emerald green ray, which is keeper of keeper of compassion, master healer and freedom. So master healer energy has come out twice now, in the north position and the south position, countering each other, as they always do in these readings. And then this is also the heart chakra. In the heart position is where this card landed serendipitously. So I would encourage you to look into heart chakra work. Balancing, activation, clearing symptoms of when those three physical symptoms, literally, of when those three one of those three or any of those three need to be done, all of those three. It's actually very, very interesting. Wow. Let's get to the other heart chakra, sacral chakra as well, which is, I always think of fire signs in the sacral chakra. Always, because it's fire energy. It's wow. So the 4 elements: self-love, daily ritual, embrace, goals, passion, receiving love, and relationships. Allow yourself to say, that's another way that it's saying say yes. Allow yourself to receive love. Allow yourself to be loved. For some of us, it can be uncomfortable allowing ourselves to be loved, but yeah. And then, you know, on the bottom of this deck we have the 8 of Cups, walking away from past emotions to find something better. That's what was on in the 8 of Wands. Something new's coming in. There's the Chariot under the 5 of Cups. Anywho, I'm just saying, you know, it's showing up. It's time. Phoenix energy. Yep. Yep, and look, 5 of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles is what is coming out. It's interesting how these two kind of look similar. And Page of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Wands and the Sun in reverse underneath Grandfather's Sun. Let that love in, Sagittarius. Open your heart and let that light in. Let that light come in and clear out the old. There's some kind of ritual or ceremony with your heart chakra, clearing it out. Because we have the Page of Pentacles here. Again, similar Mendelian energy, if you will. You know, they kind of look alike. And there's also green energy, your heart. Pentacles represent earth signs. They represent manifestations, things that we want to manifest, things that make us happy in our life. A partner, money. They represent opportunities to make money, like a job or an offer or a contract, or they represent family relationships, material things. So just anything that you want to manifest in your earthly life, in your earthly world. That's what Pentacles stand for. And, you know, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, earth signs. But pages are also students. They're apprentices, you know, they're learning. Yeah, let the light in. Clear out your heart. Learn from you know, the good and the bad. Learn from your mistakes. But this light is trying to come in and help you release and be reborn. You have to let the light in your heart. Don't resist. Stop resisting the love that you deserve. We have the sun, grandfather. We have the sun in north and south positions. Mind, as it said, mind and heart. And it's time, Sagittarius, to balance your masculine. Oh, yeah, it's time to balance your masculine and feminine energies, your left and right brain, your logic and your creativity, or your logic and your intuition, your mind and your heart. That's what it means when we say masculine and feminine. Because this one can't simply, as it said, one can't simply survive off the mind and one can't simply survive off the heart. They both have to be healthy and balanced. So this is what's coming into equilibrium. Your mental exploration, that's your house. But it's time to reawaken your heart. Your faith in yourself and your abilities and your connection to your intuition and your higher self. Yeah, powerful. So the Seven Sisters is in your West House of physical self, body, introspection, action, humility, power, control. So what you have power and control over, what an action you need to take, your physical body, what you need to reflect on to, change in your outer world, where your humility is. And the Seven Sisters the Seven Sisters in the Pleiadian star system, right next, I think it's right next to Orion's belt. But the seven sisters, this is about your healing, preparation, and rebalance. It's the action that needs to be. This isn't your action. Open-minded potential, rise above the past. The elements are the rainbow ray. So the rainbow ray has shown up in 3 cards: abundance on all levels, the 7 primary colors, master healer, infinite self, threefold. Master healer, you're healing. April is going to be very powerful for a lot of the signs. The readings were very powerful for April. So again, the 7 main chakras, the 7 primary colors. So chakra work, you might want to do a total, a meditation for all the chakras. The 4 elements, again, integration, communication, the healer, and healing. Energetically healing and evolving. Wow, just like that. Yeah, the love is coming in. The Knight of Cups, the romantic partner, the Prince Charming, male or female. Again, this is an energy of the perfect partner, the romantic, loyal. Cups, represent love. Knights, and this doesn't even have, for some of you it is love. Some of you in a relationship it's a return, but some kind of love is self-love is coming in. A strong feeling of love, joy, adoration for yourself, for another, someone for you. It depends on, it resonates because we're doing a collective reading, right? So we have the 7 sisters with the 5 of swords. Mental energy, as we spoke about, and this is your house. Mental exploration, the 9th house. The 5 of swords. I'm not laughing. There's definitely a healing going on. That's why I'm laughing. The 5 of swords. This is just bad energy. Negative mental energy, people around you, your own thoughts and beliefs, a situation, a dynamic, fighting, arguing, violence, just bad frustration, you know, hollow victories, you know, winning at what cost. Like the five, this is just negative, icky energy. This is that energy that we don't want to be in, usually the energy we're trying to get out of. The opposite of joy and happiness. And we have, you know, this healing, because we have the Nine of Swords, which you know, the ninth house and mental energy. I feel this is like Sagittarian energy as well, even though it's not a fire, you know, a card from the fire suit. But the Nine of Swords is about anxieties, fears, worries, nightmares, insomnia, restlessness, that kind of energy that keeps you from resting and enjoying and recuperating and regenerating. But the beautiful part of this card, the silver lining of this card, you know, there's something coming in to clear this out. Some good energy coming to clear out. It's over. Nines represent something coming to an end, a wrap up. And, you know, tens are the new beginning, the completion and on to the new beginning. And we have another nine here, which is joy, the Nine of Pentacles, earth energy, manifesting something new, something that brings you joy and happiness, abundance, prosperity, confidence, something that gets you excited because you see the change, or the desires manifesting, you know, the will and action and change that creates the manifestation. That's the Nine of Pentacles. You're manifesting a healing. Preparation and rebalance, rising above the past. And it's interesting because it's the Seven Sisters is rising above the past, and you have this white owl and this above energy rising. Okay, Sagittarius, it's time to move forward. It's time to go after what you want. It's time to say yes. Period. So we're going to get a power thought or two or tree. Whatever is necessary. If we use our intuition to feel that out, because that's what this is all about. Our intuition. I want you to develop and trust your intuition, so that you know, don't need my readings. I want you to become powerful. I want you to know who you are. But I mean, you are fire energy. The sun is you. I release all fears and doubts, because it's time to say yes. It's time to go for it. It's time to move forward. It's time to remove that resistance and obstacles. Oh yeah, that's right. The obstacles have been removed. Now it's just up to you to heal. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved and I am safe. That's why the Knight of Cups, you are loved. You have this divine masculine energy that's watching over you. And again, it can be an elder, an ancestor on the other side as well. Anything else for the collective of Sagittarius to keep their thoughts positive? Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. You are safe here twice. All right, Sagittarius, make a great April.